So UFC 322 just ended. I just want to give my quick thoughts and reactions to the main card specifically. Overall, great card. More or less lived up to the hype. Couple slow moments, like in very niche situations, but overall it was an exciting night. To begin with those first three fights, we had that super fast, all-time quickest knockout competitor on the part of Benil Dariush losing to Benoit Saint Denis after coming out with those heavy leg kicks. That I don't really know what to think about that, but I would just say that it was a well played shot by BSD at the right moment. That more or less a little bit of luck involved, but we can't give too much credence to that. In the very next fight, though, we had Carlos Prates really putting on a statement against Leon Edwards. It more or less went the way how I expected. Prates finally decided to pressure Edwards, got him out of there. Edwards looked very vulnerable because that punch didn't look that powerful. However, never know unless you're actually the one getting hit. But at this point in time, I'd probably say that Leon Edwards' time at the top is officially over. I say he probably gets regulated to being a gatekeeper of the division for a while. He probably has some fun matchups, but I think his time, at least for now, as a genuine consideration for a title opportunity, I think that's officially passed. Moving on, that bout with Sean Brady and Michael Morales. Morales ended up winning. I'll genuinely say that I picked Brady. However, I always acknowledge the danger Morales presented. He more or less showed that danger by once he got opportunities, he just took Brady out of there. Wasn't really much Brady could have done because that power was such a threat and Morales was maintaining a decent enough takedown defense. Brady tried to do a lot, but he just wasn't enough. Moving on to the co-main, we had what would be the slowest fight of the night, which is Zhang Weili against Valentina Shevchenko. I personally had Weili. I thought she'd get it done, but Shevchenko definitely showed class and levels. Shevchenko was very good at maintaining distance. Her counters were ever present. She was the more powerful fighter as far as physical strength, and she made that known. Kind of wet blanketed Weili for the majority of the time and just secured her victory, making it look easy. In that final fight on Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena, you basically saw a reverse of this. We saw JDM basically get stifled by Islam for the entirety of the fight. Difference, as I always said, JDM got a lot of credit against Bilal. But the thing is, Bilal, when he did become more active with the takedowns, he did get to a lot of takedown positions. The difference is JDM has really good get-ups, and Bilal is not a submission threat like Islam is. With Islam constantly ever present with the submission attempts in those grappling exchanges and being a lot more aggressive with the grappling exchanges than Bilal was both early on and later on, it ended up being a case where JDM wasn't able to scramble as much as he usually would and get up because each time he tried, he was in a different submission, from a crucifix to a Dars, which Islam loves so much, to even a potential with having a straight arm lock. It was a lot of danger, and JDM just wasn't able to overcome it. Overall, excellent card. We now have a new two-division champion with Islam Makhachev officially surpassing Khabib Nurmagomedov's legacy and carving out a path of his own. Super fight underway against him and Ilia Topuria if they both can maintain this pace. As well for Zhang Weili, I believe she needs to fill out better for the weight class, solidify herself a bit more, and try again at a later time after proving herself. I believe her path to glory is through Rose Namajunas. I think she should work on getting that one back and then trying to move up and trying to attempt for that championship belt at some point in the future once more. Very excited for the new contender in Michael Morales. Overall, very great card. Looking forward to the next time. I appreciate all of you who tuned in for the live stream. Always happy to see all y'all. Hope y'all tune in for the next one. I appreciate the support. Check out the YouTube channel in the link description. I love all y'all. Great fight card. Till next time. Peace.